The following is a paid program and does not necessarily reflect the views or ideas of the staff or management of KWSH or the 110 Broadcast Group.
Good morning and welcome to the Seminole Nation radio program. I'm your host, Edwin Marshall. I'm joined in here this week by Communication Director Bo Whitekiller, and we have a guest in the studio, Pam Gray. She's the assistant with the Health Promotion Disease Prevention Program at Seminole Nation. She's going to have some information for us here in a little bit. And, of course, Jeremy Fultz behind the camera, as always. It's good to be back here this morning. Moment ogirayu alagat nomade. Shimaloni dalwad nomad. Nagyo naka moment nagyo kilkis ka uzagat nomad. Shimo kilkis tagin komatani don dos moment. Shimo kilkis go to mungin moment. Nagades amo kilkis poes who is kunskenoad moment. Irik tangusi do is nagi shimaloni iste. Nagi pohira yazagat. We don't know. I don't got nagades way go on got humbed way gades on got tonawa ka obido wagates. Shimo kilkis agi do is. So we're going to start the program today, Bo, as we usually do, with announcements about the church meetings coming up this weekend.
Good morning, Edwin. Good morning. Good morning, everybody.
All right. Well, first of all, we have Butler Creek Baptist Church, Cedar Creek Eufaula Baptist Church. It's over between here and Conowall. Grave Creek Baptist Church over near Hijida. Greenleaf Baptist Church over there west of Okemah. Hijida Baptist, or let's see, is that Hijida Methodist Church? That's one of the Seminole Methodist churches, and I believe that's out here north of town, right? Just a few miles. New Yucca Baptist Church, that's over near Okemah. Randall Mission Baptist Church, that's west of Henrietta. Sand Creek Baptist Church, that's down east of Wetumpka. Sand Springs Baptist Church, and that's way up near Gore. Tallahassee Methodist Church, Methodist Church, that's up near Okmulgee. Thewahli Baptist Church, and that's over near Dustin. Tukpofka Baptist Church near Calvin. Tuckabutchee Methodist Church, that's down near Yeager. Tuskegee Baptist Church, that's near Eufaula. And Wewoka Indian Baptist, our good friend Curtis Kinney over there just outside of town in Wewoka. It's their church meeting this weekend. Those are the 4th and 8th Sunday meetings for this week. I realize that your church may have Sunday school or meet every week, but afterwards, if you'd like to go and visit one of these churches, you're more than welcome at any of these churches. So those are the church meeting dates for the week.
One of the things we're going to do, and I'm kind of want to announce it a little bit, is we're going to visit each one of these churches. I'm looking at one point to visit each one of these churches to get some kind of photographic evidence, and just to visit with the folks down there and kind of do some profiles on each one of these churches and see where we're at.
I think
that's
that'd
something
be great.
that we're going to plan as far as communications in the future. So be prepared. We're going to come by and visit you one day.
All right.
Get some good pictures.
Bo, let's see what the Older Americans program is serving this week, the first week in July, starting on Tuesday.
All right. Of course, Thursday being the 4th, they're going to be off, but today we have chicken fried steak, got the mashed potatoes, gravy peas and carrots, and pudding. That's today. Tomorrow you're looking at smoked barbecue brisket with sandwich and chips, pork and beans and cookies. Of course, you're off Thursday. And then Friday, all of us Seminole Nation employees, we will be working, and as well as the Older American program will be serving breakfast that day.
We'll be scheduled to be working.
I can see a lot of wheels turning right now. So boiled eggs, sausage, hash browns, biscuits, and gravy, and that's breakfast on Friday. So then Monday, when we come back on Monday, you'll have baked country style pork ribs with tater babies, pork and beans, and pineapple.
All right. Hey, Bo, on Tuesday, July the 8th, there's a special call meeting of the Nutcup Harjo Band That's at 7 o'clock at the Transportation Building at the Miccosukee Mission. Remember, that's next Tuesday, July the 8th. So if you're a Miccosukee band member, Nullcup Harjo band member, you'll be meeting at the Miccosukee Mission at the Transportation Building on Tuesday, July the 8th.
Okay, we got the baby pageant coming up, the Seminole Nation baby pageant. So we're starting to get in a lot of our information for Seminole Nation Days. And again, once we get all this information in, we'll definitely populate it, put it up on social media and the Seminole Nation website. But as we start to get them in, I'm going to start announcing them so you can be prepared. This will be the Seminole Nation baby pageant, Saturday, September 14th, 2019. Saturday, September 14th, 2019 at the Kelly Haney Center, Seminole State College. This is open to the public, tribal and non-tribal. Deadline for application submissions is August 16th. The application fee is $80, money order and cash only. The application fee is $80 and includes valid entry for all categories, and those categories are Prince and Princess 0 to 12 months, Prince and Princess 1 to 2 years, Prince and Princess 3 to 4 years, Prince and Princess 5 to 6 years, Little Mr. and Miss Photogenic, Little Mr. and Miss Crowd Favorite, and Little Mr. and Miss Most Charitable. And then you got the overall king and queen of the pageant. Early bird discount, receive $15 off the application fee if you submit your application by July 31st. $15 off. You submit your application by July 31st, and the applications are available on the SINDOC Facebook page, Seminole Nation Division of Commerce, or at the Seminole Nation Division of Commerce office, so that you can pick up these. Now, there is an admission fee of $3, which is cash only at the door. Children under 10 and general council members are complimentary. So that will be posted up on our social media site, and also at the end of this program, we'll definitely have it up on and running. So that's Seminole Nation Baby Pageant.
Hey, Bo, speaking of Facebook pages, the Seminole Nation Facebook page, we rebroadcast this radio show usually every Wednesday evening and usually before 8 o'clock in the evening. So if you'd like to, listen again to what we had to say, or maybe you have more information that you want to hear it over again, we'll be rebroadcast tomorrow evening at 8 o'clock. And so we do that every week as a service to those that can't hear it live, because once we rebroadcast, we go on Facebook. It goes all over the United States. And you know what? We got some listeners, and I mean faithful listeners out of state. I hear from them all the time, and they said, we can't wait to hear the Seminole Nation radio show because a lot of it is news about home people, and some of it is people from out of state that are interested in the Seminole Nation. So I think that's a great service that, they're being able to pick that up.
Absolutely. I had one soldier that I worked with in the past. His travels take him all over the United States and throughout the European continent. He actually watched us from Lithuania one day, and so that was kind of cool.
Well, I remember a soldier listening to me from the mountains of Afghanistan, I believe, one time. No, it wasn't listening to me. It was on my Facebook page, on my language page. His name was Bo Whitekiller. So, social media goes a long ways. And the Seminole Nation of Oklahoma is going to be accepting sealed bids for salvage vehicles. Those are those Indian cars that used to be tribal cars. They're sold as is. They're not guaranteed. They're not guaranteed, but they may be viewed at the Miccosukee Mission Grounds across from Gymnasium on July the 12th. They may be viewed right now. Just watch the tribal employees are driving them around. Okay. But July the 12th from 1:30 to 4, you can go by and take a look at those. Bidders may write the bid amount and list any vehicles they wish to bid on and place this information in a sealed envelope. Deadline to receive bids will be July 17th. So you've got 5 days after you look at them at 5 o'clock p.m. on the 17th. Successful bidders will be contacted by phone. For more information, or if you have any questions, contact Lori Proctor at 405-257-7215.
Lori, hey.
And Mike Cisco at 405-257-7231.
All right, the Seminole Nation CHR program is having another health fair blood drive, and this will be Friday, July 26th. Friday, July 26th from 1 to 4:15 p.m., and that will be located at the bridge here in Seminole. It's at the top of the hill behind the Cash Savers in the First Baptist Church Annex. The bridge, Friday, July 26th. Schedule an appointment. Contact Julie Babb at 405-234-5244.
All right. Okay, if you've been asking yourself, how do you get to go to work at the Seminole Nation Casinos?
Edwin, how do I get to go to work at Seminole Nation Casinos?
All right, on July 16th from 9 o'clock in the morning till 4 o'clock in the afternoon, there will be a Seminole Nation Casino Career Job Fair. And it'll be held at the casino at I-40 West Entrance down north of Seminole. What is it, about 7 miles north of Seminole or so? Seven or 8 miles? Mm-hmm. Okay, well, you know where I-40 is at, but it's the casino right there at I-40. I'll tell you what, employee benefits are 100% paid. Wages are competitive, and 401k with employer match. You can't ask for anything better than that. Mm-hmm. Make sure you bring your driver's license, Social Security card, and CDIB card. Obviously, there's a Native American preference, not absolute, but there's a preference. And Seminole Native tribal citizens are encouraged to apply. So, job fair, chance to go to work at the casino.
If you need pop sockets, turtle stickers, sun visors, ashtrays, or vanity plates that say Seminole, the Seminole Nation BCR Commission has the following items for sale. All proceeds will go towards the Seminole Nation Days Fishing Derby held during that weekend. All items can be shipped with additional mailing fees. You may have to call the office. Actually, you will have to call the office for more information on shipping at 405-382-8617. That's 405-382-8617. Again, all these pop sockets, ashtrays, turtle stickers, vanity plates, and sun visors have the Seminole Nation logo on it and or the turtle logo. So,
man, a pop socket with a cool turtle seal on there. That's neat, man.
We got the question one time. We get all the questions in the communications department. So the question came up: what is a pop socket? Delaney, you use a pop socket back there? No, Delaney don't use it. Anybody use a pop socket?
Oh man, that's for chicks. I'm teasing.
No,
I used to have one. I'm saying that.
Okay. And on that note, what you got right there?
You got a pop socket on your phone?
No, I just got big hands.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I can't lose anything.
All right. Seminole Nation employee and Seminole Nation tribal membership discount until the 5th of July at Black Box Fireworks. Show your employee badge or proof of tribal citizenship and receive 20% off. The fireworks purchase stands are located outside of Seminole Nation Casino I-40 and at the Conowal Casino. Mm-hmm. So if you're a tribal member, a tribal employee, 20% off. You better do it before the big China embargo goes on, you know.
That's right.
Yeah.
Hey, just to be on the safe side, again, Thursday, this is your safety message from Sergeant First Class Whitekiller, combat engineer, and knows all about boom stuff.
Yeah.
Hey, just be careful out there and watch them little kids out there. I know we have a lot of young ones that like to mess with fireworks, but they are dangerous. And just be careful out there this Thursday. Just be careful.
All right.
I have the American Indian Health, this is Oklahoma City event, American Indian Men's Health Fair 2019. It's Wednesday, June. Whoa. Hang on.
Uh-oh. Old news.
Yeah, old news. Okay, I do have something. Speaking of the fireworks, I did have this marked out. The Seminole fireworks display will be at Boomtown Park starting tomorrow at 5 o'clock.
What an appropriate name, huh? Boomtown Park.
9:45 p.m. 9:45 p.m. And then on Thursday, you'll have a Woka Lake Fest with fireworks, cornhole tournament, boat decoration contest, fun activities all day Thursday at Woka Lake Fest. And I think that's all I got right now.
All right. All right, Saturday, August 24th, that's a little ways out, but we want to start telling you about it right now. Native American Youth Summit. It's going to be held at the One Gas Building. That's 15 East 5th Street in Tulsa, Oklahoma. It's Saturday, August the 24th. It's going to be we figured, a couple of months out, we'll give them plenty of time to learn all about this because this is going to be quite an event for our youth. And it's going to be featuring my good buddy Chance Rush, also MC1, and a great Native American actor, Chasky Spencer. There's going to be a lot of motivational kinds of stuff. It'll be great for the kids. Careers, goal setting, relationships, college preparation, and this for students entering grades 8th through the 12th. So if you are in the 8th through the 12th grade, or if you have a child that is, I would highly recommend this youth summit in August in Tulsa. So keep listening in. We'll be talking more about it. Hey, Bo.
You got one more? Is that the... I saw something.
Sure is. All right. Sand Creek Eufaula Baptist Church has their annual gospel singing July the 3rd. That's Wednesday night from 7 until whenever. Pastor Houston Tiger says everyone is welcome because concession stand will be available. And, you know, this is something that's been going on for years and years and years. I remember when I was a little kid, Sand Creek Eufaula Baptist Church, 4th of July gospel singing. So it won't be any different this year. So that'll be this coming Wednesday night.
I've got one more last thing, and we'll finish up with this one. The Judgment Fund office, Madonna Williams down there, have put out the information for the clothing assistance program. I believe you can access it right now at the Seminole Nation website. So applications can be downloaded from the Seminole Nation website, and information can be gleaned from the Judgment Fund office, which I don't have the number right now, but it is on the application. So contact the Judgment Fund office for the school clothing applications. They will not be taking applications until August. So as long as you got the application now, you can start that process of filling it out. And
one more last thing.
Right.
That kind of means the same thing, don't it? One more last thing.
One more last thing.
All right. All right. Hey, listen, we want to thank our good friends down at the Seminole Quick Pick, the Sinclair dealer, right there at the intersection of Highway 99 and 9. Brenda and the girls, go by. They're the first Seminole tribal member that comes in there and says, I heard it on KWSH. You'll receive an extra large fountain drink of any flavor of your choice. So go on down there and tell Brenda and the girls you walked in for your free fountain drink. So thank you guys for listening, and thank you for supporting us. Hey, we're going to go to Jeremy Fultz right now for highlights from the nation.
It's Stongo Seminology. This is Jeremy Fultz with highlights from the nation. Last week, following our Carpenter vs. Murphy coverage, Chief Justice Roberts announced on Thursday that the case about whether the 1866 territorial boundaries of the Creek Nation within the former Indian Territory of eastern Oklahoma constitutes an Indian reservation today under federal law. That case is being restored to the docket for re-argument next term. And the Communications Department had the opportunity to travel to Stillwater, Oklahoma, to the Oklahoma State Cowgirls softball complex, where we got to sit down with Seminole Nation tribal member Chyenne Factor.
I love softball, and that's what I had always done it. I really didn't know anything different. I played since I was 3 years old. I actually played baseball first. I played T-balls on the baseball team. I played pitching machine on a baseball team. Then my dad made me switch to softball. Second year, pitching machine. He was like, you can't play baseball anymore. I was like, all right. So then that was like back to my brothers. They play baseball, I want to play baseball. So I did that, and then I just played, and then we switched to summer ball. I switched to summer ball pretty late. Like, I think girls now, they're playing like summer ball from like they're 5 and 6 years old. Like, they're going competitive, they're traveling. I never did that. I didn't travel until I was like 14 maybe. So I think that's a big factor. I really didn't, my summers weren't like filled with softball like they were from like 8th grade through my high school career, but I enjoyed it. I enjoy it now. It's fun.
And that is your highlights from the nation. Mado,
And welcome back, Seminole Nation radio program. Bo, just a minute here to say one more thing about the Supreme Court case. You know, even though it's not even a Creek Nation case, it's a Patrick Murphy case that the Creek Nation entered into, but actually it has implications for all 5 tribes, you know, because all 5 tribes fall under the Treaty of 1866. And so, that is so interesting. And it kind of amused me that the court passed it on to the next term, because I just kind of got the funny feeling that it was so touchy, and the outcome is so obvious that they just couldn't stand to do it. So they said, let's put it off till next year because, the tribes have a great case in this matter. So we're really looking forward to that decision, right?
We got time. Educate yourselves about the situation.
Yeah. And as a listener, you might say, well, I'm just a tribal member. I don't know anything about that. It doesn't have any implications for me. It could have many, many implications, probably more to the tribal individual than the tribal governments, because our sovereignty sometimes, predates the governmental, aspect of it all. So just pay attention to it. That was a great interview with Chyenne Factor, by the way, and we're really proud of her, And so, hey, we got a guest in the studio once again, Pam Gray. Good morning, Pam.
Good morning.
You're with the Hippy Dippy program, the Health Promotion Disease Prevention Program. That's what they call it, yeah.
Well, actually, the name of our program is the Community Health Department that I work for.
Yes.
And that's my job title is the Health Promotion Disease Prevention Assistant.
Yes.
We do a lot out in the community. We have a lot of programs for our children, but actually for people of all ages. So one thing I'd really like to mention today is that we are getting ready to have our summer youth diabetes prevention program. We partner with Creek Nation on that. It will actually be at West Watkins this year.
In Wetumpka?
It's in Wetumpka. So for 4 days, the camp is totally free. We do a lot of activities with the kids. We don't just do diabetes education, but that is one of the things that we do, diabetes prevention education, because we really want to get the message out that type 2 diabetes is preventable, and we don't want anybody to have this disease because once you get it, you have it for life, and it just starts attacking your whole body. So we want kids to prevent that. We want them to be healthy and strong, just like our people have been in the past.
Is this an overnight camp?
It is not an overnight camp.
Okay.
So we start at 9 o'clock in the morning,
okay,
and we end about 4 o'clock.
So day camp, rather.
It's a day camp.
Yes.
So the first day, we'll come in, do assessments with them, and then we'll do a lot of fun activities. And like I said, we try and do cultural activities. So we'll play stickball with them that morning, and then that afternoon we'll have some education about, on sugar, sweetened drinks.
Good snacks in between, too.
We have good food there.
Yeah.
It is healthy food, but it is good food. Yeah. You always got to have good food.
Absolutely.
Yeah. And then we'll have archery later in the day. Then the next day we are going to go to River Sports in Oklahoma City.
Archery with my good friend John Brown, right? I'm sure that's who it is.
I'm not for sure who is coming. But usually somebody from Creek Nation comes.
Mm-hmm.
And so the kids love it. And several of them are really good at it. I mean, it might be their first time, and they just have a natural knack for it, and they're really good at it. So it's really enjoyable. But we'll go the second day. We'll take a trip to River Sports. And
now, can you describe what River Sport is, actually?
I've never been there, but I've seen it advertised, and it looks like it's going to be a lot of fun.
It's a good place.
Yeah, they'll have a ropes course. There will be kayaking.
Is that on the Oklahoma River?
Mm-hmm. It's up there, yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It's near Bricktown, isn't it?
Yeah, I've seen it.
Yeah.
I've seen it.
Okay. And paddleboarding, kayaking, and then they have a bike trail also. So what we have done in the past on our second day was go to the ropes course at OU, but that's not open this year, so we're doing something else. And I like this because there's a variety of things for kids to do.
They've got a cable that crosses the Oklahoma River that you can ride. I got to try that one of these days. That is cool.
Oh, what do you call that?
This.
Zip line, yeah.
Zip line, yeah.
Yeah.
Big, long zip line. Two of them.
Edwin Marshall on the zip line.
So we'll go there, and we provide transportation on our field trips. So we'll go there. Then the next day we'll be back at West Watkins, and we'll have more education. Something that we're going to do different this year is we're going to provide some education on e-cigarettes and Juul prevention, educate the kids on that. A lot of people don't think that that's harmful because it's not actual cigarettes, but we're going to provide some education on that because it can be harmful. And
you see that it's kind of a trend going on now.
Yes, it is.
A lot of young folks.
Yeah. And then, of course, we'll have more good food.
Sure.
We provide snacks. So when they get there, we provide them breakfast for those that don't eat breakfast. And then we'll have a morning snack. We have lunch. We have our afternoon snack. We eat good. And on the last afternoon, we'll play laser tag with the kids. We'll have somebody come in. They set up for laser tag, and we play inside there. And while they're playing laser tag, that's at 3 o'clock, then there will be a parent meeting. So we'll provide education to the parents on some diabetes risk prevention.
Is this on the third or fourth day?
This is the fourth.
Okay.
The third day.
Third day.
The third day. So we'll meet with the parents that are able to come, go over their risk assessments, and provide them education. And on the last day, we're going to go to the trampoline park in Tulsa, Sky Zone. So it's a lot of fun.
There's a lot of activity going on there.
Yeah.
You got some other stuff going on, too.
We have a lot of stuff going on.
Tell us a little bit about that.
Okay. We'll start back with jump rope in September at our schools. But another thing that we have going on is called Family Spirit Program. We're actually partnering with Seminole Nation CHRs on this program, and what this does is provide education to young parents, young mothers in particular, but also like their spouse or significant other can be there. So they learn parenting skills, they learn about the baby's development, and then also we provide them with resources in the community. You know, if they have need of something, we try and connect them to that. But we provide this education to them in their homes. If some people are kind of, picky and maybe they're not comfortable with us coming into their homes, then we can meet them somewhere. We can either meet them at our office or we can go out in the public and meet them.
That's very accommodating. That's great because that means healthy babies, and healthy Seminole babies.
That's right, and that's what we try to do is provide them information on, like I said, that helping the baby.
Of course,
be
this
healthy.
isn't restricted to just Seminoles either, is it?
No, any Native American.
Yes.
And with our camp too, it's any Native American as long as you have a CDIB card, the kids camp.
All right.
But this program is awesome because it also teaches them life skills, like about job skills and interviewing, and we go through different stuff like that with them. We also have a diabetes self-management program, which we're going to kind of redo that. And so what we're looking at is starting kind of like a pilot program with a few people, and we're going to try and figure out a way to make it more accommodating to our patients so that maybe they can get all of their, like their audiology, their eye screening, their fit exam, all that in one morning to kind of make it a little bit easier for them. So we're going to go through a test pilot, reassess it, and then figure out exactly how we're going to set up and make our changes.
Never enough education on diabetes, because of the the impact that it's having on Native communities. But you got another event, even, right?
Well,
or I guess you got a lot of events.
We have a lot of stuff.
Thank you, Scott.
Yeah.
Scott Robinson, Director of IHS. We love him.
Yeah. Well, he wanted me to mention that Seminole Nation Days 5K. So we'll be partnering with the Seminole Nation HR department. I think that's going to be on September 21st, and you can register online at Tater Racing. And I believe that there's going to be T-shirts for the first 100 people that register.
Is that at the Mixookie Mission?
We will have it in town.
In town, okay.
Yeah. So we're going to register right in front of the municipal building, and they will finish back up there.
So get ready for the hill. Go up that library hill, get your practice in.
Once you get through the race, you can run over to Boomerang and just
refuel.
Refuel.
That's it.
Oh, I want to mention with our kids camp, we still have about 15 spots open. So if anybody wants to register, they can call 405-257-7364.
Say that again.
405-257-7364.
And it's going to be held where?
In Wetumpka.
Where?
Wetumpka.
Where?
Wetumpka, Oklahoma.
At the West Watkins.
Yeah,
there you go.
Okay, sorry. They can call Renee, and they can get any information about any of our programs also. Renee Kelly.
Okay. All right. Yeah. Well, you got anything else? Man, that's a lot of activities. You got anything to wrap up? Wrap it up and give us a little more Scott-isms.
Oh, Scott-isms? Yep, you're never too old to play. Everybody needs to stay active and be healthy.
I do want to say this. I see Pam all the time at the Wetumpka Indian community at the nutrition program. It's kind of like I used to work with some nurses in a hospital. When I saw them out of uniform or out of character in a different place, like at Walmart or something, I was like, I know that lady from somewhere, and I'd be working with. I see Pam all the time, Wetumpka Indian community. When I see her there, I recognize her, but she shows up at the radio, at your office this morning, Bo, and I was like, I know that lady from somewhere.
Well, we actually have, that's part of our elder program, and we go to OAP We go to Holdenville Indian Community Center and Wetumpka Creek Nation.
And you guys plant gardens everywhere too, huh?
Everywhere except for Holdenville. We don't do it there anymore. But
I know they're starting to eat those peppers and tomatoes over at Wetumpka. I know that.
Yeah, actually, Ron and a couple other people are going to the gardens to help weed them today.
Yeah.
So yeah,
that's cool.
I'll tell you guys are really active out there, and I do appreciate seeing you guys out there. I know it's a lot of work, but at the same time, it's pretty rewarding.
It is very rewarding. We enjoy it. Our walking program will start back up in November. We'll start registration, or where people can sign up for it, in October, and that will go through May of next year. So there are a few people that have asked me about that recently. So
you come back on and promote that too as well.
Yeah.
Hey,
all right,
it works if you work it. All this stuff it's good stuff, good information, but it works if you work it.
Yeah, only if you work it.
Only if you work it.
Okay. Hey, it was good having you here with us today, Pam. Bo, it's always good to see you. And Jeremy, thanks for doing a good job behind the camera. We'll be back next Tuesday at 11 o'clock right here on KWSH AM 1260 and 97.7 FM on your radio dial. Maros, you guys are SJ.
And this has been a production of the Seminole Nation of Oklahoma. Mado, Jigga Jigga Jay.